Toy Tengoku!
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan.
And HobbyLink.tv.
That's right.
Hey.
And I'm Ardith.
And I'm Robin.
Where were you last week?
I was here. You just couldn't see me. I'm always here.
Oh dear, you're scary. Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too.
What have you got to show off this week?
This week I have the beautiful Boa Hancock from Bandai's Figuarts Zero line, along with her snaky friend Salome. We're going to be taking a good look at her. What about you? What have you got?
Well, I have this is the conclusion of the GaoGaiGar trilogy, Bandai's Super Robot Chogokin GaoGaiGar. We saw the Key to Victory Set 1 last time, or time before last time, and now we have Key to Victory Set 2. So we'll be taking a good up-close look at that. This is a lot of fun. I like the second
The
set
fun just
even
never
more than the
stops
first.
with GaoGaiGar, does it?
For a fact. For a fact. This is GaoGaiGar. He's all ready to rock. Now he has the Stealth Gao on. You remember the Stealth Gao?
I do.
You remember it well.
I do.
Has the nifty little GGG logo in it for GaoGaiGar. However, in Key of Victory Set 2, we say goodbye to the Stealth Gao.
Oh no.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Stealth Gal. Nice knowing you.
It's not going far though.
Don't be a stranger.
Then you just pop it off. It doesn't want to leave. No, don't make me go. That's okay, it won't go far. Because now we have Stealth Gao 2.
Oh, it's big.
It is big. It, in the very same way, pops onto the back.
Oh, hey.
But
That's
check
handy.
it out. It doesn't pull him over backwards. Neat, huh?
How did that happen? Is it because his feet are so big? Or?
Magic.
It's magic.
I love
Magic toys. We at HobbyLink have magic toys just for you.
We have put on the Stealth Gao 2.
Whoops, he almost went over.
Oh, almost, but not quite. Now, the Stealth Gao 2 leads to even more things from the top part and the bottom part.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's get that set up. Okay, now we've taken the tops off of these. I think I've got those backwards, but we've taken the tops off of these and inserted these green parts that were separate pieces that come in the Key of Victory Set 2.
Two.
And those go on to create 2 of his moves. Now this is the hand that last we saw in use with the Protect shade, which came with the first, which came with the original release of GaoGaiGar. We put that in there. That's the Protect shade. However, we're now going to do the Protect wall, which is even bigger and badder. Thanks to the Stealth Gao 2. That allows you to do the Stealth Wall. Not Stealth Wall, sorry. This is the Protect Wall.
The Protect Wall.
I just like stealth so much. That's a Protect Wall. Awesome, eh?
Yeah.
But that's not all.
No?
Yeah, because using from this side of it...
His hand came off too. Oh, the carnage.
I'll just go ahead and put Fisk back on.
You've been watching Popeye again, haven't you?
Oh, I loves me some Popeye.
He likes it when you handle him. He falls apart.
Theater, man. Okay, so that was the Protect Wall. Using this side, we have the Broken Magnum.
That really is a name that inspires confidence. The Broken Magnum.
He's going to break some stuff.
He's going to break some stuff.
Sort of way.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Here it is. It just kind of slides on over here, and that is the Broken Magnum.
Which essentially is pretty much, very much the same as the Protect Wall.
This one is on
Oh, I
this one.
see.
See, he's like left-handed. This is something cool.
Oh,
about this
left-handed robot.
Like, everything he uses, like the dividing driver and stuff like that, left hand.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never thought about that before.
Robot psychology. Okay.
Very
so
cool.
that was the Broken Magnum. But that's not all. He gets super duper fired up for his great big weapon, which is featured, this starring role of this Key to Victory Set 2. And what we do is we stick these back on here. Now for me, this is the tricky part. There's these little notches that go on here.
Oh, to make sure that you've got it all lined up right,
Yeah.
correctly? Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Going on. You see how this side is round and this side has little notches?
Yeah, I
it's
see that
almost
now.
like a Bats and Maru sort of thing going on. Now we've got the things on top. We're going to get super fired up for the great weapon. You don't know what that great weapon is yet.
I don't.
But what we're going to do is I'm going to take this back off so that I can show you a really neat feature.
I like how you kind of shove his head out of the way so you can get to the latch there. Move.
Okay, Lion is unhappy about that. Okay, so, dig this. What you want to do is get the Stealth Gao 2 all fired up, and to do that, you pop off the bottom parts. They just kind of loosen
cool.
around the top.
They kind of...
Yeah, and look what's underneath.
Ooh, more stuff.
Groovy, huh? And it is shiny.
Ooh.
Is that cool?
Well, that looks like a death ray beam sort of
But
a
you
thing.
don't want to leave them unexposed for too long.
Exposed, you mean?
What did I say?
You said unexposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
That
kinda...
one word. English is a challenge for me sometimes. Well, what you do, there's these. Woo!
Wow.
What you do is you want to put this over the top.
Oh, cool.
And these also, these bottom parts kind of widen out a little bit so that you can put them over the top. What I do is I take one off because it just makes things easier.
There's a lot of engineering in this toy.
There is, and it fits together fairly simply.
Wow.
It's so simple, even I can do it. That's simple. So I put on 3 to make it easier to do, and then there's just little holes and notches you put those in.
Wow.
So let me do it again. En route to the great, big, exciting thing. You know, they're kind of hunkering down out in the office because they know this is
They know you're going to scream
coming.
something.
Come in here with the Key to Victory set too. So this has come out.
Wow. It's green.
We reattached it. And
Wow.
because he is left-handed, pop off the Fisk. Fisk.
Oh, it's the dividing driver again.
No!
No?
No! You would think so, but you are wrong.
Oh, no.
This is the dividing driver. See
Okay.
how
Oh,
it
I
has
see. It has the driver, and that does not have the
Does
driver.
not. See, there's like 3 of them.
Ooh.
3 wicked blades.
Wow.
You know what this is?
I couldn't even guess. The way you're cackling, though, is probably something really amazing.
It is. It's so amazing. It's kind of prolonging the suspense here. There we go. Oh, wait. What does it notches on to where the fist goes? I said fist.
You said fist.
Yeah, it's a first. Do you know what this is?
I couldn't even guess. Please tell me, and the viewing audience.
This is the... Oh, come now. Okay. This is the Gatling driver.
The Gatling
I saw
driver.
your wins.
Yeah, well, the Gatling driver, like Gatling gun.
Yeah.
The old word for a machine gun.
Yeah,
Wow,
this
that's
is
pretty
it. See
cool.
how fired up he is?
Oh, I definitely would not want to be a bad guy facing him right now because he looks
There, and you can
pretty
see all the
kick-butt.
neat things going on inside the Stealth
Wow.
Gao 2.
Wow.
There he is, Gatling driver.
He is armed to the teeth and ready for action.
That's it.
Ready to kick some butt.
So this is it.
Wow.
And I'm very happy. Key to Victory set 2 with the Super Robot Chogokin GaoGaiGar from Bandai.
And this week, I'm going to be taking a look at Bandai's Figuarts Zero Boa Hancock and her snake friend Salome.
Not salami.
Not salami, it's pronounced Salome.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, snake. I got to hide Pyeongkichi's
Yeah,
eyes.
hide your
Okay.
frog.
Okay. He's
So-
scared of snakes.
Well, as with good reason too. He should especially be scared of this snake because this is not your typical snake. So anyway, we've got Boa Hancock here. I figured after last week's look at, or the week before last look at Crocodile, that we should give the good guys in One Piece some equal time. Anti-evil, some equal time. English, I speaks it. And so here we've got Boa Hancock. She is the princess of Amazon Lily and the leader of the 9 snake pirates. And She is the most beautiful woman in the One Piece world, and her devil fruit power is that she makes anybody that sees her immediately fall in love with her, which I can see how that can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Of course, that doesn't work on Luffy, but then, you know, Luffy is kind of like all bets are off when you're dealing with Luffy.
For a fact, yeah.
So anyway, here we've got a figure of her with her friend Salome, who's a big giant snake, as you can see. And so this is beautifully sculpted. I really like the nice metallic paint job on her dress, on the background color of her dress. And then the Nine Snake Pirates logos that are painted on her dress are kind of done in a more matte paint, so that really is adds kind of a vivid touch to this figure. And our Salome, he or she, I don't think they ever actually established whether Salome was a he or a she, has the headdress on as usual. And I was just looking at this. I have no idea how the snake keeps the bandana tied around his neck.
Yeah.
I mean, how does
but
that
it's a
not?
nice touch. The bandana's really nicely done.
Yeah, this is really, like everything that comes out of this line, this is really well done. I was a little surprised to see when assembling this figure that the snake actually has a support rod.
The snake is perforated.
The snake is, yes, the snake has a hole in the back of the neck there.
Is that because it's PVC?
It could be, and it could be because it's got some weight to it. There's some definite weight to it up here that it could eventually sag a little bit, so you're going to want that. And,
you know, I have a nice little, it wasn't a Figuarts Zero release, it was just a little gashapon sort of thing, but it's Chopper on Karu. And it was about this tall.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
had a little plastic, it had a similar plastic support for it, and I don't know why I didn't use that support, and over time, boy, he just went right on over.
Because he's got those skinny little legs. Karu has those skinny little legs.
So I guess best to keep that support in when you display
exactly.
this.
And it generally, it doesn't really show if you look. It doesn't really show if you look at it from the front. Another neat thing is that, of course, you can display Boa Hancock without Salome. And the way you do that is, first of all, horrifyingly enough, I'm sorry, you have to take her arm out.
It's not just her arm.
Her arm and her armpit and part of her bosom there. Take the snake away, and she does have an extra arm. And you can display her with her arm just held down at her side. So if you just want to display Boa Hancock all by herself, you can do that. So she doesn't have to be having her snake buddy hanging all over her like that. Comes with a nice base, as you can see. I'm going to tip this up a little bit so that we can see the logo on the base. And it says her name on it, just in case you forget who the character is.
It's hard to forget her.
It is hard to forget her, yeah. It's very hard to forget Boa Hancock. Once you see her, you're never going to forget her. Especially if you get this Figuarts Zero release by Bandai. This is a nice figure, beautifully detailed, doesn't take up a whole heck of a lot of room. Hey, check it out. We've got it. It's here waiting for you to take it home.
It's neat with the snake, though, with the Salome, because One Piece has this kind of combination of kind of goofiness and menace all at once.
Yeah, yeah.
And Salome really kind of sums that up.
Because, you know, I know a lot of people are really leery of snakes, and some people, a snake is like, oh my God, get it away from me, ah. And Salome has this kind of, always has this big goofy smile on its face.
Yeah.
And it is, there's a lot of very cartoony kind of animals in One Piece, and Salome is definitely one of those. But also from the sheer size, I mean, that could be intimidating right there. I mean, this, look at it, good grief.
I mean, this is not a rubber hose of a snake.
No.
This is very realistic, and there's some weight and power, you know, that it really shows. So
you don't want to mess around with Salome. It might be a goofy-looking snake with a bandana tied around its neck and a big smile on its face and a headdress on, for heaven's sake.
Did it scalp Toriko? Or
oh, I hope so. But anyway, this is a very nice, kind of understated, but still very nice piece. Check it out.
Well, I've got one more thing to show off today.
One more thing.
Yeah, something neat is enclosed in this plain-looking cardboard box. What it is the Masakazu Katsura version of it's his Ginga Collection. It's his original drawings. And special color version of S.H.Figuarts Wild Tiger.
Ooh.
So let's
get in.
cutting. Okay, we have it sliced nicely open. There's a piece of protective cardboard in the top that I have taken the liberty of removing.
Yay.
But that aside, once you open this, it's packaged up really nicely so that the figure isn't going to slide around.
Oh, that's great.
And this is a special color version the S.H.Figuarts Wild Tiger.
And the Wild Tiger S.H.Figuarts is completely sold out, right?
Well, it's order stop. What stock there is long gone, but we're just waiting for Bandai to make more.
Make more, Bandai.
I guess they were so busy, you know, making these special limited versions so that they could have this release come out. This came out a couple weeks ago, and this is the Masakazu Katsura original color version. Now, the Tiger and Bunny manga is being serialized in Young Jump, and so Katsura son is the person who is drawing it, and you also know him from Wingman.
Wingman.
And Video Girl Eye and stuff like that. And so now this is what he's up to. This is probably what Bandai's been busy doing, is making these instead. So we can get this instead.
Wow.
Now it's great. It's in stock, and he has the Young Jump logo on the front for the manga that it's running in now. And
hey, let the camera see the back of the package.
here's the drawing by Katsura-san.
Wow.
I know a lot of people like Bunny, like Barnaby, but I like Tiger. This is great. And so that is the S.H.Figuarts special version. And it is one of the things that make this package so special. This is something else that makes this a special package. It is a special, drawn for this occasion, poster of main characters from Tiger and Bunny.
Wow.
Lineup of heroes, salaryman heroes. Here they are as salarymen.
Some of them as salary women, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Couple
well, better
of them are girls.
better to call them salary women than office.
Office ladies, yeah.
They'll
Don't
come
call them
after
that.
you. They'll
Don't
come
call
after
them
you
that.
if you say that.
And you don't want that.
And so all of this goes along with a book that was released separately earlier. It may have come out at about the same time, but this is the special limited edition, this together with these, and this is the Ginga Collection. It's the Ginga and Rough Drawing Collection from Masakazu Katsura. You can also get this book separately, but if you get it separately, that means you don't get the neat poster and the S.H.Figuarts limited edition color picture with it.
Art books are amazing. I could just sit and look at them for
What's
hours.
neat about Ginga is, you know, those are the original drawings before they're cleaned up. It also has like the rough drawings, which are, I guess, even pre-Ginga.
Yeah, yeah. You can see the artist kind of working out how things are going to look.
There's some pages in here where it's like it's taken right from the paper, where it's all smudgy, where you know you can see the heel of his handprint on the.
I love that. That's so great. Yeah, like right
Yeah,
there.
like here and here. That's just really neat.
Yeah. Or like where you can see where he's drawn something and said, no, that's not right, and erased it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So, this is the book. It's like 164 pages or so, all color.
Wow. Well, mostly color.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what I do is I count these as color signatures.
Yeah, that's true. Because there is
when
color
it's
on the
printed,
page.
When it's printed, it's in a
yeah.
color signature. So
Yeah,
even on
yeah.
here, there's a little bit of color.
Yeah.
So all color, all the time. Beautiful book.
Tiger and Bunny.
There it is. And in the
Great
special
stuff.
release with the great poster. And best of all, the S.H.Figuarts limited edition, limited color, Katsura color, Wild Tiger. If you can't get him any other way, he's here and in hand, in stock. Questions?
Questions.
You've got questions.
Woo.
We've got answers.
Oh boy.
All right. Are you ready?
I think so.
Now, we've had 3 different people recently write and ask if we're going to be reviewing any Evangelion figures. Mogjiz, TC012009, and Tribal Spider 13 all ask if we'll be looking at Evangelion figures or some of the newer Evangelion Revoltex.
Robotics, whatever.
We showed off that Ryobot a couple episodes ago, but there are new things coming out. You're a big Eva fan.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we should definitely look at some Eva figures. So I think we'll be checking into that in the weeks to come.
All right. Awesome. Okay. Any chance, this is Chancer NW, any chance of seeing a review of a Ghost in the Shell figure?
We could probably do that too. I think we have some of those hanging around that we could have a look at.
We've had some nice ones go through.
And they're all really nice too. The ones that come out from that tend to be really, really stunning looking pieces. So we'll have a look and see what we can find.
Right. Riser188 asks, did you girls pay for these stuff you reviewed? Some of the stuff that we've done is stuff that we actually own, that we bought and said, wow, this is so nice. You know, like the Devilman figure.
And the Jack Sparrow. I bought Jack Sparrow.
And the, that Chogokin Arale, the future DX Chogokin Arale, just a few of the things. Yeah, so probably about a third of the time I'd say it's stuff that we own ourselves.
Yeah.
The rest of it is not.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are HobbyLink things. And sometimes we notice we're real careful with the things that we don't own. We're extra careful with those. And some of them do go out as samples otherwise. They never go back into stock.
Yeah, right.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
So, okay. Liam the Great. I don't know if it's Liam or Liam. The Great. But we know he's great. I laughed at the mention of the sonic screwdriver. That was when we brought out the dividing driver. You said it reminds you of the sonic screwdriver.
I did.
And so he says, does this mean you're fans of Doctor Who? Is Western sci-fi popular in Japan?
Yeah, we've seen some Doctor Who. Yeah.
Used to watch like the old Doctor Who.
The old ones.
I really like those. Recently in Japan, a couple of the newer series have been showing. And so is that Torchwood show is also
Torchwood,
popular.
yes, is also popular.
Battlestar Galactica, the new Battlestar Galactica series has been airing the last couple of years, and that's huge here.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see a lot of influences from it, like in the live-action Space Battleship Yamato movie.
Yeah,
in the style of
very
the
much
camera
so.
work and all.
Yeah.
It's had an influence on Japanese science fiction.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, Westerns, I can't say American, but Western science fiction.
And they also show classic Star Trek here on TV.
That's true, they do. Those are fun.
It's always a treat to see
They
that.
were showing Next Generation, too,
Yeah,
for a
and
while.
Next Generation,
They've been showing it all in order. Yeah. Absolutely. It's on the air. Neon N Wave asks, he says, I know there are Kamen Rider figures. Oh boy, are there Kamen Rider figures. But are there Power Rangers figures that you can show us? It would be nice to see both Power Rangers and Kamen Riders at the same time. Now, we have had some Kamen Rider Dragon Knight figures come through. So as far as something that started in Japan and then went overseas, and then figures from the overseas version or representing the overseas version then get released in Japan. That's happened with those Kamen Rider Dragon Knight Figmas, weren't those?
Yeah, I think those are, I think so.
But as far as Power Rangers, now there are those Power Rangers references in Go Busters, which has recently started. But I've seen Power Rangers toys like in import shops. I can't offhand recall an actual Power Rangers release for the Japanese market as far as action figures. I know when I go home, back home to the States to visit, I always buy up some Power Rangers figures of whatever the most recent one is, and bring them back and give them to my friends that are into Sentai. And
but over here, you're more likely to see toys based on the Sentai shows as opposed to the Power Rangers versions of the Sentai shows.
Although there's a lot of curiosity in Japan about it. Well, for example, I'm going to Alcon next week in Dallas, Texas. And last year at Alcon, we had a 24-hour nonstop anime song medley. And we were showing the titles of the Japanese Sentai show, and immediately followed with that with the Power Rangers version. And the Japanese guests were very interested in this. There's a curiosity about what did the show get made into? You know, what's going on with this Power Rangers thing? It's not a direct, straight translation of it. It's much different. So anyway, the point of that is we don't know of any Power Rangers figures that have come out, but we'll definitely keep an eye out.
Absolutely.
Especially with the acknowledgments of Power Rangers that are in Go Busters, maybe that's going to up the demand.
That's kind of, you kind of gotta kind of wonder, don't you? Yeah.
Okay, and let's take the last question. Can Scott do a review? This is from HJS 1985. Can Scott do a review also of the other Go Busters merchandise? Well, the Buster machines, the gorilla one and the rabbit one. Yeah, the Asada lettuce one. Those are due out at the end of March. And Scott has said that he would love to come back and take his Go Busters Ace and those two and combine them all into, I can't remember if that's Buster O, Go Buster O.
I think, didn't he say Go Buster O?
I've only seen the first two episodes. There's more to come. I know. I know. But anyway, he's going to put them all together into the big bot.
Oh boy!
And so he would like to come back to Toy Tengoku
Cool.
for that.
Absolutely.
And since I was in there last time, you were here in spirit.
I will only in spirit. Yes.
Peeking at us.
Sorry about
How
that.
could you have?
I'm sorry.
I'll let you sit in with him on
I
that.
saw what you did there, by the way.
I'll let you sit in on that so you
Okay.
two can go over the Go Busters put
Okay.
together bots.
Sounds good.
Okay, that'll be in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
On Toy Tengoku. So
Okay.
I guess that's about it. We have a few more questions, but we'll save those for next time.
All right.
And I think that will just about wrap it up for now.
Fantastic.
So me and Pyongkichi and you.
And me. Yep. Me and my Hawaiian shirt.
We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Hey,
if
keep
you have
watching.
Any questions or comments, let us know.
Please do.
And we will do our best to answer.
Absolutely.
And so we will see you next time on
Toy Tengoku.